Good afternoon. My name is Richard Rollins. I'm the Collegiate Coordinator for Baton Rouge Soccer Club. We have the great fortune today to be speaking with Zayne Zezulka, who is at Furman University, a longtime member of Baton Rouge Soccer Club, and one of the best players to come out of our club in quite some time. Zayne's had a fabulous high school career. He was the 2020 Louisiana Gatorade Player of the Year, 2020 and 19 Baton Rouge All-Area Metro MVP, 2019 Advocate Star of Stars Award recipient, 2020 All-State, 2019-2020 All-District Most Valuable Player, and has chosen to take his talents up to Furman University under Coach Doug Allison. Zayne, welcome.
Thank you so much, Richard.
Today, we're going to talk about your journey, from the beginnings straight through Baton Rouge and the recruiting process and how you got to where you are right now. So let's start at the very beginning. When and why did you start playing soccer, and what are some of your earliest memories of playing the game?
So I would say I started playing soccer when I was like 3 or 4. And I mean, I got into it just because my 2 older brothers started playing and my parents kind of just put me with them. So I was playing up 2 years with them. And my earliest memory would be we played on a team in Gonzales called the Dragons. And it was me and my two older brothers. And that's my earliest memories of soccer, just playing with them on that team.
Sounds like a real family affair, to be certain.
Yeah, it is.
So, you managed to keep up with your brothers in that age. They initiate you to the game, as older brothers usually do to younger ones.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, they helped me a lot, pushed me.
Outstanding. How'd you end up becoming part of the Baton Rouge Soccer Club program?
I mean, my parents kind of just saw it as a better option so I could grow as a player.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, it was just a better club and it was growing. So we just moved to BRSC when I was 8 or 9.
So you were in pretty early. You got to see the
Yeah,
program.
pretty early, I would say.
So that's excellent. From travel to financial and emotional support, parents and family play a really important role in the development of players and their successes. Can you talk about how your parents and your family members contribute to your development as a player and as a person?
Oh, yeah, of course. Yeah, my parents have put a lot of time and money into me with my soccer career and just me as a person. Like with BRC, they paid for everything, every tournament, every travel. When I went to Italy, they paid for the flight. They've just really been there for me, helped me become me as a person and as a player, just helped me grow. And my family, just like, as I said, my 2 brothers, when I played with them, they just pushed me to be better. And playing 2 years up, it just helped me. That's one of the main reasons I am where I am today.
Excellent. All right. You've had a number of coaching influences during your development as a player, right? Coach Marvin Smith, obviously from BRC, being one of those influences. What's the best piece of advice that you received from a coach, and why does this particular piece of advice really stick out in your mind?
So I think it actually is from Coach Marvin. He just told me just to be the player I am, not try to be anyone else or any other player better. Just focus on my game and how I play. And I think that really helped me because I think kids or people try to be like other players because they feel like they're better or something instead of trying to work on their game. So that's the best piece of advice I've been given.
Well, that kind of leads us right into the next part. It takes a certain mentality to do what we do, right? And when you step on the field, what's your mentality, and how does this affect not only your teammates but the opposition? And also, kind of talk about how that mentality developed for you over the course of your development as a player.
my mentality, I mean, I just play as hard as I can, but not too hard. You just gotta be smart with it. Just, just focus, play your game, play as hard as you can every time you step on the field. And it just makes the opposition frightened sometimes if you just go at them hard. And it makes your teammates, so if they see me working my hardest, it pushes them to work their hardest and play their best game. So,
And there's a lot of adversity in matches as well. Talk to me about handling some of those adverse moments with your teammates as well. It's also part of the mentality is bringing up your team when things aren't going so well. And right, my understanding, you've been a focal point in really carrying the teams on many occasions. Talk about that a little bit and how you've been able to do that with those teams.
well, with adversity, so if we're down, you just push your team to get better, push your team to keep fighting. Even if we're losing, can't put your head down, and you just got to keep positively influencing your teammates to keep working, keep doing it. I mean, that's really all. Just motivation for all your teammates.
Excellent. Um, you're the National Gatorade Player of the Year in Louisiana. It's quite an honor, right? And, where does this rank among your best moments of your soccer career? And, where's that rank for you?
It's probably up there, one or two. I mean, it's a great honor. I didn't expect to receive it because we lost in the semis of state to St. Paul's. So I expected one of the St. Paul's players to get it, but I was greatly honored to receive it and to be Gatorade Player of the Year for Louisiana.
You certainly deserved it, that's for sure, the way you did it and the level of play you brought. Um, Talk about some of the moments of your career you see as the key to your successes that helped you build to that moment. And what one stands out as the one you're really most proud of, one of those key moments that you play that you really felt shaped and kind of brought you over the hump and in terms of your becoming an exceptional player.
Yeah, well, I think so. I've had Marvin for a long time. I think that's one of the key focal points in my success. Because staying with one person for a long time, it helps you just grow as a player, grow as a person. But one big moment is probably when I went to Italy with ODP, and my coach, the ODP player, he's the Furman coach. He just really pushed me, really motivated me, and I feel I played well, and I think that was a turning point in my career as a player.
Yeah, certainly formed that early relationship that you have with your coach now. So you met your coach through the ODP program, and obviously there was a recruiting process. More than one school was looking at you, and that can be quite a challenge. What was the most important factor in terms of picking the school that you've chosen to go to, Furman University, and further along your playing career? And along with that, what were some of the early challenges you had to navigate through when making the choices for college universities and advocating for yourself at some of these schools to give yourself the best possible choice?
So I would say the first, it would be like the level of soccer. So I had a couple different schools, 3 or 4 looking at me, but I chose Furman because I felt they had the highest level of soccer, and that's what I want to play. I want to play at the highest level. So yeah, that's mostly it. And then I mean, financially, it didn't really matter to me. Like loans, I'll have loans probably, but if I'm playing at the highest level, that's really all that matters to me.
In your recruiting process, you took official visits, and obviously you spoke with coaches about their program. Everybody's trying to sell their program to you, and I would say probably your association with the head coach was a help in making your decision. But what were some of the other things you heard from other schools that because they're trying to get you too? How are they trying to sell themselves to you in order to get you to come to their program?
Yeah, so the other schools, they just showed me So I got to go to their games. They showed me how their team played. They showed me around campus, how the athletic life is, how the dorm life is. And that's mostly it. They just try to influence you to try to go there because they really wanted me. But Furman just caught my eye because, as you said before, he's my ODP coach, and I really just connected with him before, and I really connect with him now. So I mean, you just gotta have chemistry with the coaches. You just gotta feel like you want to be a part of the team and the school, and I feel like I'm a part of Furman.
Nice. Sounds like you had a really good visit with the guys, because connecting with those players right away most likely was also a pretty big influence. Talk about the group of guys you're going to be playing with and what they're like.
Oh yeah. So I mean, I've been here 2 weeks, and I mean, like everyone's really cool. We've all been connecting since we've been practicing and stuff, and all the freshman class, we've all been connecting. So I think we're going to be good. Have a good year. With good group of guys, good coaching staff. So we'll see in the spring.
Yeah, it's a different year to be sure, because right now you'd already be in the thick of it. You'd already starting to have matches and so on. What's been your biggest transition in your mind, going from high school and club to becoming a student athlete at a university?
I would say I would say like the mentality. So the mentality moving from club in high school to a D1 soccer program, it's just so much different. You just gotta you just gotta work harder. It's a faster rhythm of play for sure. It's just a big transition, and with the schooling and stuff, you have no parental guidance. You have no help. I mean, we have academic advisors, but you're really just on your own here. You got to figure out for yourself. So that's probably the biggest transition.
The time management's definitely a challenge, in the
Sure.
year. Um, with your advisors and with the program, it seems like that they connect really well with you and help you in those regards. So, in that transition, you have a lot of things to look forward to, both academically, socially, and soccer-wise at the school. What are you most looking forward to?
Well, mostly the soccer, because I mean academics. I'm gonna have a lot of time working on homework and stuff. So I'm gonna be most looking forward to training, being together with the team, playing games. So it's gonna be really fun. And socially, I know right now because of COVID, we can't really like socialize with people. But I feel like when that changes, I'll look forward to that too. Meeting new people, hanging out with all the team. It'll be fun.
Okay. Question of the day. For you personally, what would you consider a successful first year at the university?
Well, first I would have to pass all my classes, of course. But then I would say really just connecting with the team and trying to get some playing time as a freshman because I know it's hard coming as a freshman trying to fit into this team. So to be successful, I'd say getting some PT with the team and really connecting.
Nice. Now, what kind of role is Coach C for you at the university? Where is he kind of looking to put you?
Like position wise, or
Hey, is he trying you a little bit of everything, or what are you
yeah,
yourself within the team?
I would know, but our season got moved to the spring. But so I'm thinking he'll play me either striker or wing, and as of now, I probably won't start because they have some good players there right now. But I'm thinking that I might just be a rotational player sometimes, just give the other people rest, put in all my work, just get it done. And then as the years advance, I'll fit more into the squad, the starting lineup.
Certainly think you've shown that in terms of your development here at Baton Rouge Soccer Club and through your own diligence and hard work, what kind of player that you have become. And you have a high ceiling, young man, and I'm sure you're going to be a very successful player at the university. Thanks so much for taking the time to talk with us this afternoon, and we look forward to hearing about all the successes that you're going to be having. And one more question. As a role model, right, to potential young players within our club. How do you see yourself in that role? And if you had a message to give to any of our younger players that are going to try and travel the same path and take the same journey that you're on, what piece of advice would you give them, or how would you guide them along to get where you are right now?
So as a D1 athlete coming from BRSC, you said I'm a role model. So piece of advice, I would just say be yourself as a player, as a person, and always put in work. Even if it's off practice, so go to every practice, but do stuff on your own. Work to be better. You have to want it. And that's what I did. I wanted it, and I'm here right now. So
Lots of internal drive, that's for sure.
really,
All right. Again, Mike, thanks for you being here today. And again, we look forward to hearing lots of great things about you and your career, and look forward to having come back and talk to our younger players in the club and helping continue to influence the success here at BRSC.
so
Thanks
thank
so
you so
much.
much for having me. Thank you so much.